Hey YouTubers, it's Wednesday night. It's J&B. Time for another party. Talking about coin. Welcome MW, welcome Tried Like Silver, Charles Gordon, G&P, Amy Moore, welcome all. Kelly Ray, welcome. Tiny, a member, welcome. Charles Watkins, welcome. Steven Sands, welcome. Jack Frost, welcome. Rockin' Roots Homestead, welcome. Robert Henry, a member, welcome. Steel Wool Queen, welcome. G&P Coins, welcome. Weed of Pineapples, welcome. Cockatoo Birdman Bill, a member, welcome. Thank you. Troy Sites, welcome. Jake H, welcome. Winston Pittman, a member, welcome. Turtle, welcome, a member. Jackson Bleeker, welcome. Tried Like Silver, I think I said hi. John Alano, welcome. Only Silver, welcome. David L, welcome. Farmer Joan, welcome. DeVerley Vidrine, welcome. Suzanne Wall, a member, welcome. Kelly, welcome. Juan Ortiz Velasquez, welcome. Mac V, welcome. Deshaun, welcome. Steel Wool Queen, I said hi. Christine Covey, welcome. John Brandon Bowe, a member, welcome. Richard Coleman, welcome. Buckeye Smith, Buckeye Chuck, a member, welcome. Barbara R, welcome. Popcorn, welcome. Flawed Finder, a member, welcome. Enrique Viotti, welcome. Anayat, welcome. Kelly Michaud, welcome. New Collector, a member, welcome. DC Bengal, welcome. Crystal, welcome. Angela, welcome. Acme Condor Realm, welcome. Whew, made it. Jeannie, $5 dancing pair, yay! Thank you, and welcome, Jeannie. Peg 1122, welcome. John Rose, welcome. Jackson, we'd have to check for sure, but anything that early, yeah, probably is. Jose Arriaga, a member. Hola from Tejas. Jeannie, a member. Welcome again. Robert Fitz, a member. Welcome. Jeremy Young, welcome. Patricia Morehouse, welcome. Kelly Stevens, welcome. Deanna Burton, welcome. Rudy Aguilar from Belize, welcome again. Welcome back. Justin Black, a member, welcome. Sabrina, welcome. Papa Frank Guido, member, welcome. Ciao, mi familia. Tutto bene. Penny, welcome. High Energy, welcome. Michael Caretta, welcome. Anayat Kalaf, $10, and a #1 fan jumping around dancing, yay. Yay. Tina Rucker, welcome. Shane Hurlbert, welcome. Crappy Tim, welcome. Tony Zampano, welcome. Jeff France, welcome. Catherine Lee, welcome. Jose Dominguez, welcome. Mind Mirror 1, a member, welcome. Ronnie Brian, welcome. Jack Frost, cookie time, yeah. It's always cookie time. David Blakely, welcome. Dragon Lady, welcome. Lee Pittman, welcome. Julia, welcome. DPSMH, welcome. Andrew Forbes, welcome. Joaquin, welcome. El Cora, welcome. David C., a member, welcome. And we got our first thumbs down already. Woo! Thank you for the view. You haven't passed out in 4 days, Tiny? That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Keep it up. Andy Cortejo, welcome. Rosebud39, a member, welcome. Doug Horst, welcome. Christine Mello, welcome. John Mack, welcome. EPD, welcome. Bill Strohmeyer, welcome. Joe Layton, a member, welcome. Joe from Red Bay, Alabama, welcome, a member. Mr. 45 ACP, a member. Gail Lusting, welcome. WTH, welcome. CJ Nick, welcome. To Todd, welcome. Commando 1911, welcome. El Bolillo, welcome. Charles Gordon B says, thank you for the hearts. All right. We're at 100 watching, so I'm going to go ahead and start. There, B just posted up the video, the link to the video that you go to, which is today's mail call, and leave a comment in the comment section that is based on what that video is asking you. There's a question that I ask you in that video. Answer that question in the comment section below that video, and that will get you entered into all tonight's giveaways. Christine Covey from Alaska, welcome. Just Looking for Treasure, a member, welcome. Tamara, welcome. Mark B, welcome. Philip Hearn, welcome. Michael Beck, welcome. Okay, GNP, welcome. So, I'm Jay. My beautiful bride behind me is B. The two of us together are JB Coins. We weren't real creative back in the day, 6-7 years ago when we started this. But it works. They're not our names. I know there's some folks that think that some version of that is my name, but it's not. It's just an initial, okay? It's one of our initials, and that's what we use. We use that. We talk about security and privacy on this channel all the time. We do everything we can to protect yours, and we do everything we can to protect ours. It's just common sense. You don't want to put on the internet that you have a house full of silver, possibly gold, collectibles, things like that, when the internet is the Wild Wild West and somebody could find out where you live and, come take all your stuff. We've got a lot of members that have been ripped off from break-ins, but we also have a lot of members that have been ripped off by family members. So unfortunately, it's kind of the hobby you can't really talk about. It's also the hobby that won't make you broke like other hobbies that could be bad for your health or bad for your wallet. So hopefully you're here, you have a good time. Appalachian Outlaw Coins, welcome. Brenda Walker, welcome. Winston Pittman, a member, welcome. So the main rules we have here are keep it clean. If you can't say it to your mom or to your priest or your grandma without getting slapped, please don't say it here in the stream. We like to keep a clean, family type atmosphere, G rating, whatever, to the channel. There's no reason to act like we're 12 years old or act like idiots that have had too much to drink, okay? We're here to learn about coins. We're here to talk to each other and make new friends. We're here to talk about everything from string cheese to string theory. Andrew Forbes, welcome. But we like to do things different here, and that's part of it, but that's just the beginning. What we do different as well is every single box that we do, regardless of whether or not the box turns out to be a clunker or it's full of silver, it doesn't matter, because before each box gets put on the table, we go through the box, we take the box, the rolls out, and we mark 5 rolls on the bottom of the wrapper with marker. We don't mark the coin, we don't wash the coins, that's a sin. So we have 3 black marked rolls in every single box. And to give you an example, a black roll represents a 40%er, and that's what a 40%er looks like here. And I think my light got moved because it's a little bit dark over here. This light here. So I have to fix that. Hang on just a second, folks. Let me pull this light back where it belongs. See if that's better. Trying to show off shiny coins and there's no light. Okay, try that again. So that's better. That is a 40%er from JB Coins. It's always going to be in a 2x2 slab. Regardless, if we're giving it away, it's going to be in a 2x2 slab, and it's going to look like that. So that's the 40%er. There's 3 of them in every box. There's a green marked roll in every box, and that's going to represent something like this. We were lucky enough to score 3 full rolls of 1963 BU Benjis. Okay? So that's if you get a green marked roll. Then there's a red marked roll. Walking Liberty. Always the nicest we can find. They're going to vary from week to week, but they're still 90% for a Walker, 90% for a Benji, and 40%, no matter what is in this box. And this box has silver in it, according to B, who put the marks on this box. So that's something we do a little bit different. Archaeology Mikey, a member, welcome. Robert Fitz, a member, welcome. All right, the next thing. After every box, tonight we have 2 boxes, $25, 5 rolls for $25. It gets you 5 rolls, and it gets you 3 pulls from the bag. Now, the bag is full of little wooden discs, and the little wooden discs are a mix of 40s, blanks, and one 90% chip. So the odds on the 40 percenters and the blanks are 50-50. The odds on this is everything else against this one. And you'll see how often people will wind up getting a 90 percenter pulled from the bag by me. The rest are 50-50 odds. Now here's the bag, hand sewn by my sweetie. No hidden pockets, you know. You can tell it's been used since we started doing live streams. When she made it, she made sure I put my hand in it so that my hand barely fits in there. I can't see around my hand, and these all feel the same. So it doesn't matter what's in there. I don't know, okay? And a lot of times I'll do what's called a left-handed no look, where I close my eyes or I'm looking at the screen and I'm reaching in with my left hand and I can't see a thing. So the point is, it's right here. It's in plain sight the whole time, okay? And everything we do is in plain sight. You're right over my shoulder, literally, while I go through the coins, and the laptop's over there. So when I'm doing the coins, I'm focused on the coins. I'm not in the chat. So I try to say hi to everybody when you come in. If I miss you when I'm doing this, that's why. I'll try and catch up with you. At the end of each box, we do a giveaway. There's 2 boxes tonight, so there's 2 giveaways for the ends of the 2 boxes. Then we have giveaways for every 100 likes. We start at 100, then 200, 300, and so on. We've got a copper round that is courtesy of GNP, I believe, right? Right. And then we have a 69S BU from Circulated Coin. We have this gorgeous Barbados Trident. It's the second of 2 that he sent us. How cool is that? That's there. And then we have a couple of treasures from B's collection. 2 blue notes, blue symbol notes from the 1935 and 1957. And this one's a godless note, and this one's not. This one says, "In God We Trust." And this one, it's done. It's missing. So those are there. If you're purchasing rolls, please put your screen name along with your real name, which is going to be on your PayPal account, and indicate that it's for rolls tonight, or if it's, for example, for coin lists or something else that you see on JBCOINSINC.com. And if you forgot, then just please send an email to b@jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. If you communicate with that email address or through the PayPal to that address, or you go to that website, or you go to the YouTube page, JB Coins Inc. on YouTube, on Facebook, everything you see was created by Sweetie, my beautiful wife, Sweetie, I call her. So you're going to be communicating with her most of the time when you're doing that. I basically do this. I'm out in front, and I'm basically the voice. I'm basically the voice that you hear, but she's creating the videos, she's writing the scripts, she's doing all this stuff, okay? So please make sure that you give thanks to her when you give thanks to me, because she's actually the one earning it. I'm just out here getting credit for talking. Silver Tanawa, welcome. Numismatics Anonymous, welcome. Jason, welcome. Okay. Let's see. Sabrina, welcome. Jackie Alley, welcome. Silverleaf, welcome. Okay, so hopefully I caught up to everybody. We're past 100 thumbs up already, if you noticed. Since it's early, I'm just going to say it. I don't say it all the time anymore, but just in case. If you are trying to indicate thumbs up or thumbs down as far as a like or a dislike, when you look on your screen, whichever one is blue is what you're indicating. If there's no color, it means you haven't indicated either one. If the thumbs down is blue, that means you accidentally hit that one. If you hit it again, it'll go neutral. Neither one of them will be lit. And then you can go ahead and turn it to a thumbs up and help everybody win giveaways. But we do have a lot of trolls, people that have been banned from the channel basically for acting like idiots, whatever. And, you know, so they come and visit us and give us a view and give us a thumbs down. So, and from time to time, they still prove they're idiots, and the moderators will hit them with the troll hammer real quick. Deshaun, welcome. Kathy, welcome. Rockin' Roots, welcome. He is. I said hello to him.
Really?
Yes. Glamour Bride, welcome. Ronnie Williams, welcome. Brad Carney, welcome.
Okay, so I'm going to pause the order if you win.
Okay. Keep Our Republic, welcome.
We're going to do the first giveaway.
Okay. Sweetie's going to go ahead and post the order for the first box, and then we're going to do the first giveaway. RC, welcome. Dylan, welcome. Trying to catch up on people I might have missed. Big Blind, welcome.
So the first one is copper round.
Got to come back this way a little bit. So the first one, the first giveaway for 100 is the copper round, which is really cool. It is a silver shield 2019 copper round. And if you can see the detail on this thing, it's just amazing how much engraving went into this coin. I mean, it's a copper round, it's not a coin. But that's 1 ounce of copper, and it's got Justice on the other side. And so there's that and a 69S BU penny. They go together. That's our first giveaway, and I still have to move this light. There we go, try that. Okay. Christine, aloha. BU is a term used in coin collecting, represents brilliant uncirculated. Technically, it's supposed to mean that the coin has never been circulated, but AU are almost uncirculated, and BU usually mean that they're very pretty, and they may or may not be mint state. You don't know if they're mint state until they're actually graded.
Okay.
So, 169 comments. 2 nice chunks of silver here. Good luck, everybody. You do have to, copper, excuse me. You do have to be in the stream when we call your name, and
Sorry.
no, not a qualified answer. Thank you for saying it's nice, but you have to answer the question that the video is asking you, okay? That I ask you in the video. El Bolillo. Evening, folks. Hope everyone wins something. Again, thank you very much, but that's not answering the question that's in the video. James Temple. I love the Justice coin the best. Thank you, sir, and God bless. That's a qualified answer. Okay? So if you put an answer in that doesn't answer that question, then you can go back in and you can change your comment so that it does answer the question of what do you love best. So James Temple is on the sand timer. He's got 1 minute to pop up in the stream and say he's here and claim his prizes. Will J, welcome. Jack Gallman, welcome. James Temple, you are on the sand timer. You have coins here if you can claim them. Very cool, Marie. That's exactly what you want to put in a comment under the video. the mail call video.
What is the blurry? I don't know. Everything looks good to me.
My screen's a little blurry, but that's okay. I think it's the screen off of your laptop here. Papa Yodio, welcome.
I'm talking about it.
James Temple, your sand is half gone. RC, the question is in the video that you're supposed to check out today, and leave a comment below that video. And the link is up right above you there. Tiny put it up. So check out the video real quick and listen for the question that I ask I believe at the end, but I'm not sure. Sky Pilot, welcome. And I actually said it a few times during the video. So answer the question I'm asking you during the video down below underneath that video, and that qualifies you for all the entries. Sky Pilot, welcome. Lucky Gaming, welcome. All right, so we're out of sand. Yeah, I know, and I was trying to move that. No, it's called. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's try that. It'll take a second to show up. No, not helping.
No, because that's not what it is. That's what it is.
Let's push that back and see if it goes away. It's moving back and forth right to left, so I gotta just keep playing with it till I get it in the right spot. Yeah, now you can't see the time. So it's come on. I know I got a lag on here, so I wanna. Is that good? Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, I had it, and it's called the light got moved, or the one light got moved, but we have overhead can lights too. They don't move, so I'm not sure how it got out of position, but hopefully that's better. This is blurry, so that needs to go back just a hair, I think. So, next. Good luck, everybody. Jonathan Richards, as I'm just getting into error coins, I would love either of the lamination error coins. Thanks and love watching your videos. There you go. Made a choice. Good answer. Mr. J has no coffee. That's why it's not working, Joe says.
Sniper's here.
Sniper's here, she says.
Yay! We got home.
Which sniper?
Coin Sniper. We have only one.
Oh, Coin Sniper Chris, yes.
Yeah.
Michigan Mud Diggers here.
Coin Sniper.
Coin Sniper Chris, a member here. Welcome. Cecil Woodward, a member, welcome. B. Bissett, a member, welcome. The sand is running on Jonathan Richards. MS Fighter, welcome. DW, welcome. Robin Stabile, a member, welcome. Mateo, welcome. Jonathan Richards, are you here? You're almost down to last call. Bill Driscoll, welcome. Will J, welcome. John Mack, welcome. Again. Oh, Jonathan Richards. Sorry. Sand ran out. Time ran out. Whoops. Next. Good luck, everybody. Crappie Tim, I really like the Lady Justice the best, which is right here. Especially its fancy reverse. Sorry to hear of the mail thief. I've had that happen here too. See you in the stream. Crappie Tim, I know you're here. I saw you in here. Hopefully you're still in and you don't have a lag. No sweat, numismatics. Yeah, it's something that happens, and that's why we don't put anything on the envelopes, and we recommend that we don't put anything on the envelopes that give anybody any indication what's in there. Crappie Tim, where are you? I know you're here.
He said I must be lagging.
Oh, he's there. I must be lagging. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
There he is. Yep.
All right.
Okay. Congratulations. And you picked the one that you like the most, and that's what you get, along with the 69 SBU. So thank you very much. Ah, there we go.
The 200 giveaway is not the penny, is penny and the silver certificate.
Ah, okay. So the 200 is not just the penny, it's the penny and a silver certificate.
We have so many that I'm giving
Okay. So, let's see. There's my tray. And we'll move those out of the way, get the list in place, and ready to rock and roll here. So, first up out of this box tonight is Anayat. So, Anayat, how many down, how many over? You have 5 rolls. Crap, Tim, you're welcome. Screen remains fuzzy.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Don't know why. Yeah, on my screen it's clear. I'll try wiping the lens. Somebody mentioned that.
Oh, mine is clear though.
No, didn't make any difference. Oh, there it goes. Maybe, maybe not. Hard to tell. Okay, so you guys feel it's better, so that's cool. Grease strike. Yeah, it could be. Anayat, anything. Come on, you got to pick something. You go either, you tell me how many down, how many over, or top row, or bottom row, something like that, and then we go. Andrew, I don't know. We got an error message on there saying that it was bad compression or something like that. So, because these normally stream at 1080, and the new camera, if we can ever get the right cable for it, we're on our second cable and it's still the wrong cable. That gives us the option to stream. That gives us the option, first rolls, okay. That gives us the option to stream in 4K, 1080, 720, or 480. So, first 5 rolls for Anayat here. Who? That's what I just said a second ago, sweetie. Yes. Compression. Okay. My brother's ears, my sister's eyes, welcome. North Carolina prospectors, welcome. All right. No marked rolls, but this one looks kind of interesting, so I'm going to start with this one. Emily, welcome. Ouch. That's what I thought I saw in the end. 68 40%er. Crimper Kiss, but it's a 40%er. So does anybody really care? It's basically a melt 40%er. So it's still 40%er. We got silver. See if we got anything else in here. Don't see anything, but that doesn't mean anything. Good luck and night. Congratulations on the first silver out of the box. Well, we got bicentennials. Alfredo, welcome. How long will it take for a coin to be fully covered in toning? Mikey, it depends on what it's exposed to and whether or not it's protected once it does start to tone up.
I just got a donation for $25. I didn't say for what, and it doesn't say the screen name.
Okay. B just got a donation for $25. It does not say the screen name if there is one, and it does not say what it's for, if it's for rolls tonight or another night or what. So if you sent that, please just send an email to jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. That'll go straight to her, and she can straighten that out for you so we don't accidentally put your real name, which is what's on your PayPal account. It could be for coin lists. It could be for anything. So Robin Stabile, a member. I don't remember if I said hi, so I'll say hi again. Penny, welcome. Real Whirler, welcome. Memory, welcome. A lot of bicentennials so far. It's usually a good sign that there's gold nearby, or silver nearby. Can't get my metals right tonight. Shoestring Stacker, welcome. Amy, found your first W, San Antonio in California. Cool. Congratulations. Isn't that a beautiful design? We think that's the best one last year, was the San Antonio. Looks like an old, it's actually designed to simulate an old Spanish piece of 8 silver that would have been used by the Spaniards that created the missions in Texas and all over the Southwest. And a lot of Mexico too. Found your first Morgan silver dollar, 1922. That's a very good date. Congratulations. Okay, so that's it from the rolls. What's yours? Okay, and 3 pulls for Anayat. Good luck, Anayat. %er on the first pull. Second pull, blank. Tomahawk, welcome. Third pull, and there's that 90. %, BU. 67 40%er, and a 68 40%er from the roll. 3 silvers. Congratulations, Anayat. Throwing stuff around tonight. Next up, David C. 5 rolls. Marked roll, 40%er. Right there. That's what we mean by we mark the end of the paper, not the coin. So, 40%er. Congratulations and good luck. I gotta refresh my screen. I got about a half a minute of lag in there somehow. I'm trying to make sure that I've got the sorting going on in the image. Yeah, looks like it. Gareth, welcome. Northwoods Coin Hunter, welcome. Gem Builders, a member, welcome. Flamingo Spy, a member, welcome. Oops. 2008 NIFC, NIFC. Real nice shiny one. Let's see what that is. Oh, 2006 NIFC with the crimper kiss. It's still an NIFC though. Yeah, that makes sense that it's on YouTube's end because they're the one compressing the signal. Okay, so that's it out of those. What, sweetie?
He's finding, Mikey, he's finding Iroquois English and
Mikey, very cool. David C, 3 pulls. Good luck. $40 on the first pull. Second pull is a blank. Commando, that's a cool one. Third one, 40%er. So there you go. So you got 3 40%ers and 2 nifsies. So congratulations, David C. Next up, Jose Arriaga. 5 rolls. No marked rolls. Good luck. Bam Bam, we got silver in the very first coin. There's an ender. And we're only in 15 rolls, 10 rolls. So 2003 NIFC, nice one. Rock Gem, welcome. John Tuttle, welcome. Don Yan, welcome.
I still have a few people who didn't give me the screens. It is what it is.
Okay. Sweetie says that there's still a few folks that did not give her their screen names. We only have their PayPal name. So if you're using a different name than your PayPal account and you didn't indicate to her what name you want her to use, at this point, the list is going to have your real name that's on your PayPal account. So if you don't want that, you need to send her an email to jbcoinsinc@gmail.com, not to PayPal, and we'll put your avatar, your screen name, whatever you want to call it, your icon, and that's what we will call you by. Okay? So for you, there's a lot of new folks tonight. All of our live streams start at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday nights, we always do 2 boxes. Well, this past Wednesday we did 3 because somebody bought a whole box. But normally Wednesday night is 2 boxes and $100 limit max. There's a $25 minimum always, Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. But on Friday and Saturday, we do 4 boxes. So there is no max when we do the 4 boxes. You can go as high as you want. And the rules are below that tell you, how many pulls you get for how many rolls you buy. So just to give you guys a heads up on that. Anybody that wants to be a member, depending on what kind of device you're on, you can click the join button. Sometimes the join button is below the stream. And sometimes the join button is in your super chat button. And there's different levels of becoming a member. Some give you more perks than others. So, Jose Arriaga. We got 1 Nifty and 3 pulls. Let's do something good here. Blank on the first pull. %40 are on the second pull. Last pull. Blank. Bummer. Jose, sorry, man. 2003 NIFC and a 40% 1967. So thank you very much. Next up, Brady Larkin, 10 rolls. Okay, 10 rolls. Check them for marks. Red one. Oh. No other marked rolls, but it's a red one. And a red one, where'd she go? She's hiding. There we go. 1943. Silver, 90%. Walking Liberty. For having the red marked roll. If I missed anybody that came in while I've got my nose down on the tray, I apologize. I'll try and catch up to you in the stream when I get a sneak a peek, and if you happen to be chatting at that point, I can stop and say hi. Yeah, I'm too low on the tray for some reason. I think this needs to be further back. See how that works out. Whoops. Okay, now the light's in the middle of this thing. It's like, can't win, man. That looks good. Oh, it showed up on the left side. That's all right. I think that's better because you guys can see what I'm doing and you can see the clock. Somebody spray painted a bicentennial red. Yeah, I'm with you, Ruler. I like dimes, but I every single one of them has to go under the microscope for me. I just can't see them. Eyes are too old. Hey, coffee time. Ooh. Mmm. Okay. John Tuttle found a 2007p proof dime a couple weeks ago in a penny machine. Cool. When is the best month to buy a box of quarters for New Year from bank? Right now. Seriously. Right now. First month of the year, and then last year it was basically all year. So for me, it hasn't stopped. I'm still buying quarter boxes, have been buying quarter boxes all year, and bless you. Even with this batch of coins that we picked up, got a quarter box and a couple boxes of pennies, and got to search it all, or as much as you can anyway. Worst case scenario, you get caught with a bunch of boxes of coin in your closet that you haven't opened yet, and you need money to spend on something important, like a utility bill or something. Just take the box back to the bank, turn it back into cash, pay your utility bill. That's why I say this is one hobby that if you do it right, it can't hurt you. Now, if you overspend and you use credit cards or something like that, that's like anything else with credit cards. You can put a hurt on yourself real quick. But the cool thing is you can start with pennies, $25 a box, man. You can get 2,500 pennies for $25. That'll keep you busy for a while, especially when you're new. And especially if you have one of our lists, it'll take you a good long time to go through that first box. And you'll learn a lot. Dimes, a little more expensive. That's $500 a box? No, $250 a box. Same thing, 2,500 coins, but now it's $250 a box, 10 times as much for the same number of coins because of the difference in the value of the money. Nickels are $100 a box. So as your budget goes up and you can afford, more than $25 a box, you can move up to nickels. Or you can do what a lot of people do and buy 10 rolls of each one. Or 2 rolls, whatever it takes. Some of our best scores have come from the grocery store, especially when the 2017p pennies came out. That's where we got our first couple of rolls, was at our local grocery store in South Carolina. Just went to the service desk and asked if they had any shiny pennies that we could buy, and they did. And Jack, whenever we find a new discovery, we update the list. So they get updated pretty regularly. And if you get a list that you buy from us, if we do an update that month, you get another version of that list for free within the same month. You found a proof quarter yesterday, 2005 W, Minnesota. Very cool. Wait a minute, 2005 W, Minnesota? There was no W, Minnesota.
Turtle has some problem with his email. I sent his coin list like 6 times. I'm sick of it.
Turtle, she says she sent it to you like 6 times. Did you check your junk filter? Make sure it's not getting caught.
Then he sent me different email, and I also sent it like 5 times, and it's like
Arrow Kinnear.
I can't do it.
2017p pennies are still worth keeping. They're still selling for good money, and we still have a pretty good stash of them. We probably sold, 20, 30 boxes at least, full boxes. Then we sold them by the roll for a while, because where we were at, for some reason, we couldn't get anything but 2017Ps. So we figured make the best of it. All right, Brady. 6 pulls. Yes, honey. Blank on the first pull. %40 on the second pull. Third pull. Oh, blank. Fourth pull. Super Soldier, welcome. Digging around in there. Ah, blank. Fifth pull. Time for the left-handed no-look. Eyes closed, holding the strings, left hand digging around in here, trying to get in here. 40%er. There we go. Number 5. Last pull. Ah, blank. Bummer. All right, so you got 1943 Walking Liberty, 90%er, and you got 2 40%ers. Ow. Thank you, Brady. Time for a sip of rocket fuel. Carol Vickery, welcome. It'll take a little bit, but by the end of the night, you'll have it figured out, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. We have a blast. We've had our chat described by members of the family. By the way, we don't call folks in the stream our subscribers. We call them our family. Okay, that's the first thing. But our family has self-described. Has described themselves as being somewhat unstructured, unlike other channels. It's very rigid what you can talk about, and they control the conversation. We don't, as you can see. We let everybody kind of do the thing. The moderators and a lot of the family members understand the basic concept of do unto others as they would do unto you. Keep your language clean, that kind of thing. No obnoxious comments, because that stuff will get you banned. Other than that, it's have fun. So we really do cover a lot of stuff during our streams, and we give a heck of a lot of stuff away. And as you'll hear over and over tonight, and as you'll see in various things, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We don't give no junk. Like we showed in the intro, all the coins we give are beautiful coins. And here's a green marked roll. These rolls, Jeannie. Yay! And Jeannie got a black marked roll too. So Jeannie's got a black one and she's got a green one. So that means she's going to get a 40%er that looks like that. And she's going to get one of the BU 63 Benjis. 63 Denver Benji to be specific. But look how beautiful these things are. And we got 3 whole rolls worth. It's unbelievable. We couldn't believe it. We were like, you got how many rolls? We'll take them all. That and the 64s they had. And they had some 40%ers too. So there was 2 tubes, I think, of 68s that were BU. So I mean, just there's times when you just fall into it, and that was one of them. So I made a pretty cool find. We did the Texas video already, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So not too long ago, B posted the video we did about the Texas quarters and how hard they are to find and how valuable they are in nice condition. And I make a habit, like a lot of you guys, of checking the reject pile at any coin store that I walk by. And I went grocery shopping today after I took the mail to the post office to mail out all your guys' stuff. And so I left the shopping cart, I walked to the coin store, and the first thing I noticed was there was something shiny in the chute. So I reached in and I grabbed 2 quarters and 2 dimes, and I pulled them out and immediately saw that one of the quarters was really shiny. And then I examined the basket up top, I feel around in there, and then I lifted the handle and there was another dime and penny behind the handle. That happens a lot too, so check back there. So I wound up with like 81 cents in change. But what was cool, and I thought I put it up here. Oh, I put it on the dresser. I'm gonna have to get it when I change boxes. I don't have to. It's a Texas quarter, Philadelphia, and this thing is freaking beautiful. It's got a couple small imperfections, so it would keep it from getting an MS 68 or 69 grade on it. But it's really nice, and I mean, I could see the shine on that thing from. Aha! That must have been the notification bell, because here's another silver, I think. Yep, 64, 90%er. And we got a real shiny one right down the road, 92. Beautiful coin, not a special year. So like we said, we got silver. Yep. Papa Yodio, blackout in Chicago? Really? What, like downtown Chicago? Tiny, you did that with your mind? Oh, our screen went black? Yeah, that's because a phone call came through. Normally I set the phones up so that they can't get a phone call while we're doing this, and I guess I missed that one. Pammy Jones, a member, yay! How much did it cost? You bought a note from your mom? Did you have to pay her in silver or gold? Michael Cornwell, welcome. Lone Star Dregs, welcome. Happened to sneak a peek while I was unwrapping. Thank you. Our cookie tonight is actually cheese coffee cake. It's yummy. Especially with my sweetie's coffee. In the special JB Coins coffee mug too.
We have some new items
Oh, we have some new items
for sale
on JBCOINSINC.com.
below every video.
Oh, they're below every video. Cool. Oh, Genie. Well, we got 3 silvers on the table so far. Last roll. Okay. So Genie has 6 pulls. Good luck, Genie. Mike Pellet, welcome. Sirmona, welcome. Blank on the first pull. Blank on the second pull. Not cool. %40 on the third pull. Fourth pull. Blank. Fifth pull, 40%er. Sixth pull, Mark Kuhn, welcome. Bucket list, welcome. 40%er on the last pull. There we go. All right. So we got the 63 BU Benji. We got the 64 90%er from the roll. And we got 4 40%ers from the pulls. So thank you, Genie, and congratulations. Excuse me. Now, the rest of those belong to Eric Cornell. It's got 15 rolls. Thank you for subbing, Bucket List. The giveaways, I'm sure one of when we get to 200 and the end of the box, there's a giveaway. So this box is done. So when I finish these rolls and the pulls that go with them, there'll be a giveaway for that. Also, when we hit 200 thumbs up, that's the next giveaway, which will be the 69S BU penny and a silver certificate, blue seal. So you guys, the guys are giving you the details right now, which video to go to get qualified for the giveaways. Okay, one black roll. One black roll. So, 140%er. That's very cool, Michigan. It's cool that they're putting that stuff back out there, because one of the things that unfortunately doesn't get taught in history anymore. I mean, if anything's taught about World War II, it's very limited. It's usually Japan bombed us at Pearl Harbor. We dropped the bomb on Japan. End of story. That's pretty much what my kids were taught 20 years ago. But I was raised by that generation, and I've been a member of the Legion for over 20 years. And I got to know a lot of those guys besides my uncles and my grandpa and my dad, my stepdad, and all those that fought. Well, my stepdad, my real dad fought in Korea, but my stepdad fought in World War II, and a whole bunch of uncles and an aunt. And then all the guys at the Legion. So I started, when they started getting up in years, they started finally opening up about some of their stories. And one of the things that was really cool was one of my uncles was in a fighter squadron in England that would, of course, fly across and, fly escort on the B-17 and B-24 bombers and that. They'd fly across to Germany and wherever else the bombers were going. And so I was made an honorary member as a descendant of my uncle of the 339 fighter group. And they're a very famous fighter group. And unfortunately, they're down to, I think, 4 living members now. And I say I think because the guy that was the editor and president, and I don't remember how many other titles he had by the time he passed away about a year or two ago in his 90s. He was a P-51 Mustang ace. He was the first guy to shoot down an ME-262 jet in World War II with a P-51 Mustang. Real sweet guy. He lived in South Carolina. That's where he retired to. And every month he put out a newsletter, and it would update everybody that was a member on who passed away, who was sick, memberships, address changes, normal stuff like that. But there were always stories in there, first-hand stories about the different pilots in the unit. Some of them that got killed in action and how they died, and some of them about themselves or what happened. And then Memorial Day and Veterans Day, contrary to what we were hearing on the news all the time, they would post photographs of the memorials that were going on all over France, where there were stone markers where the P-51 crashed into the field with a pilot's picture and his date of birth and the date that he crashed, and the French people thanking them for liberating them from the Nazis, and all the flowers that people were still putting, 60, 70 years later on their markers. And at the same time, I'm watching the local news here in the States, and they're telling us how the French hate us and Europe hates us and all this. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Who are you talking to? And what was so cool was listening to these guys talk about things that if you do know about World War II, like rationing and tires were rationed, oil was rationed, food was rationed, all this kind of stuff. But they did all these metal drives and bond drives and all kinds of things to raise money, and scrap drives to get metal and tires and all kinds of stuff for the war effort. Well, one of the cool things that happened, not just to my uncle's squadron, but all over the military, I was fortunate enough to read about their squadron, that a bunch of school kids, and I apologize, I don't remember what town they were from, but there was a bunch of school kids in an elementary school that were able to sponsor a P-51 Mustang. And I guess during the war, you could do that. You know, the school kids could sponsor a tank or a plane or something like that. And the school would take on that challenge, and they would raise the funds to finance buying, to pay for buying that fighter plane or that tank. And they'd raid their piggy banks or get money from mom or, raise money, whatever. And what was really cool was the P-51 got shipped over to England in a box, and that's how they would ship them from here to the guys in England. And then the mechanics in the squadron would put the wings on and put the tail on and put the engine back in and get it all rigged up and ready to fly for combat. And this particular airplane, all the guys that built the airplane for these little kids, they signed their names on it. And it had the name of the school written on it, and it was really cool. But they had an incident, and the incident was the test pilot for the squadron went to take the plane up for its first shakedown flight before it was released to go into combat. And of course the cameras were all there, and they're shooting this so they can show the kids back home their airplane getting ready to go on the war and everything. And the guy goes up to altitude and he does a snap roll, and the wings flew off. And he had to bail out of the plane. Luckily, he bailed out and was okay, but the plane was a total loss. And when they went to the wreckage, they found that the mechanics had forgot to put the bolts that held the wings on either side to the fuselage. So the wings just flew off, which better there than in combat. And by the way, 67-40% silver. Nothing better than a story and silver, right? So here they got all the news cameramen there and everything, and the commanding officers, and everybody's there. And I'm reading this in this article 50 years later, written by this old gentleman. And it was so sweet because what they didn't want to break the hearts of the little kids back at home, and show them that their plane crashed. So they got one of the other planes off the line, and they took all the numbers and all the markings off the plane, so that it was just bare aluminum. And then everybody signed their name on the airplane so that it looked just like the signatures that came from the factory. And then they painted a new number on it to match the plane the kids bought. And then they took off with that plane and filmed that plane being tested. And of course it had already been in combat, but the kids didn't know, and they didn't want to disappoint the kids. So that's what they did. And they sent the video, the film, to the school and everything, and released that to the media, that the kids' airplane was fine and everything was great, and it was going to go after the Germans, and it was such a cool story to read, especially since these guys were in the squadron and the plane was intended for them. And you could just imagine all these little kids that had, raised nickels and dimes and pennies to do that. And it's just, those are the kinds of stories that are long gone, Unfortunately, the books just don't tell those things, and the teachers don't. Did you know that the first 707 was bought because the test pilot I did know that. Actually, the test that he was doing, the demonstration flight that he was doing over all the Boeing bigwigs, nobody knew that he was going to do that. And he was a World War II fighter pilot. And he went up and he did the barrel roll, and they said that the president of Boeing aircraft at the time had to take his heart medication because he didn't know that the guy was going to do that. But yeah, it was the first on camera. It was the first 4-engine passenger jet to do that, and And the poor old president almost had a heart attack, but they sold the snot out of those things. The military, of course, bought them and converted them into tankers. The Air Force One, when JFK was assassinated, that was a 707. We didn't go to 747 until Reagan ordered one. And I don't think Reagan ever actually got to fly in it, if I remember right, because it takes a long time. And they've taken the order for the last, they'd actually shut the line down for 747s at Boeing, and they were in the process of closing the line. And the government, the U.S. government, decided that the Boeing 747s that Reagan bought back in the 80s, 30, 40 years ago, had flown so many miles that, and since they were going to shut the line down, they ordered the last 2 Boeing 747s. Very expensive, very custom, very top secret stuff, and all that kind of thing. But yeah, it's really cool. Tex Johnson, yeah, I was going to say his name's Tex and everything, but yeah, Tex Johnson, he scared the bejeebers out of all those guys. Now what's funny is, you can go online and you can actually see the Boeing film that they put up a couple of years ago. I want to say it's 2 or 3 years old, of the Boeing 787 at the Paris Air Show. And they show it taxiing down the runway towards the camera. And the thing takes off and goes straight up like a fighter plane. And then does all kinds of fighter plane maneuvers and stuff. And oh my gosh, that started another war between Boeing and Airbus. But you can find it on YouTube. It's a 787 at Paris Air Show. And I might have to put takeoff in there, or some amazing takeoff or something like that. There's all kinds of videos about it. 205 we got. All right. So when I finish this last roll, we do the pulls, which is 9 pulls for 15. Then after the 9 pulls, the box will be done. Watch yours, babe. And as always, what we'll do, Sweetie will post up the list of who's in box number 2. I'll go wash my hands. I'll put the new box up here. We'll do the giveaways, and then we'll start into box number 2. Just for you new folks that haven't seen how we do it. Foe, welcome. All right, so Eric, 9 pulls. Good luck. Blank on number 1. Oh, blank on number 2. Blank on number 3. Okay, time for some jet fuel here, and then we go left-handed. That might be the problem. I got almost a whole cup of coffee sitting there. Okay, left hand no look number 4. Blank. Come on. Number 5. Blank. Oh man. I'm trying to do better, sweetie. Yeah, Joe, I've watched the F-22 do the hover too. And when it gets done, I like how it flips over on its back. Number 6, coming out. Oh, God. I dug really hard and came up with a blank. Okay. 6. Got 3 more to go. Someone fixed Jay. I've already been fixed. Ah, blank on number 7. Come on.
Come on, let's see.
Tell me about it. I'm getting busted on by my sweetie over here. Number 8. Oh, God. What's my record of blanks anyway? %er. Hey, it fell off the table. It got so excited. 40%er on the last pull. God, I'm sorry, man. You should have had more than that. Oh, 67 40%er from the roll. 2 40%ers from 9 pulls. Pathetic on my part. Sorry, man. Luckily, you got silver in the box. So thanks, Eric. Glad you got some silver. All right, Rocky, welcome. Now I'm going to go wash my hands and grab the next box, put it up here, and then we will do the 200 giveaway and the end of the box giveaway. We'll do them at the same time. So everybody refresh your screen. Make sure you don't have any lag. I'm going to hit mine real quick before I go because I got a 10-second lag myself, which that's not too bad, but we've had people with, 4, 5, 10 minutes of lag, and that'll kill you if you're trying to win something. All right, so I'm going. Be right back. Alrighty then. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, really? Okay. All right, Sweetie's in the middle of fixing something, so we gotta wait for her to do the pull. Yep. I know what I can do real quick. I can ask Real Ruler a question. Ruler, this is cable number 2 for the new camera. They sent me the wrong one. Both ends were full-size USB, or HDMI, excuse me. So I sent for full-size HDMI and the small HDMI. They sent me this little sucker, a micro HDMI. Now, the new camera will not accept this, and it will not accept this. It's about 2/3 of the size, maybe, of this full-size HDMI. That would be a 2.0, correct? Because that's the second cable they've sent me that's wrong. It's got to be full size on one end and 2/3 size on the other end to make the new camera work. Yeah, no kidding, Joe. Sorry, Catherine. Yeah. Have that problem. Yeah, it says so on my feed. Well, I picked up 20 seconds of lag again. Something's definitely wrong with the 6-pack. Welcome. Robert, they do make adapters, and I also have a capture card that I can put on the end of the cable and stick it into the laptop. But that's not the end that's the problem. The end that's the problem is for the camera port on the outboard, the output from the camera. So
Okay.
I was going to give
Okay.
Canon a call. Okay, we're ready for the giveaways. Yeah, that's what I was going to do today, Real Ruler, but I didn't get to, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. All right, so time for giveaways. End of the box, 2006 Platinum Edition State Quarter. Do what, sweetie? Yes. Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, South Dakota. So this is for the end of the box. 2006 Platinum. No sweat, Acme.
Okay. That wasn't my comment, but that's okay. Let's go.
All right, so 209 comments. Good luck, everybody. MW Animation and Video. Really sorry, Numismatics Anonymous had the coins stolen. Has happened here. Hope few enough hands touch that package so they can nab the thief. They're not even going to try, dude. I told the post office and they were like, did it happen here? No. Well, then there's nothing we can do. The copper shield is quite beautiful and my favorite. Catch you soon. Yep. Hopefully very soon. MW, you are on the timer. Kumai, welcome. 2006 Platinum set. He's here. Very cool. MW is here. 2006 Platinum quarter set. Now, with everybody that wins something tonight or Friday or Saturday, please remember, send us your screen name. So, for example, MW Animation, send us that and your mailing information, because PayPal doesn't always even give us an address. Sometimes it just gives us a name. And if we can't match the name with the avatar and we don't have an address, we got no way to mail it to you. So, and if you don't claim it within a week, you forfeit the prize. So make sure that you send MW Animation your name, address to jbcoinsinc@gmail.com. Don't send it to PayPal. Just send it straight to our email. Same that goes with people who buy rolls or anything like that. If you win something, please give us as much information as possible so that we can do it as easy as possible. I packed up everybody's winnings yesterday except for 5 that the people didn't give us everything we needed, and it took me all day today to do 5 packages. So this is a 1957A silver certificate. It is not a godless note, but it's a gorgeous bill, okay? And this is a 1969 S BU penny from Circulated Coin, and this is from B. So this is for 200. So good luck, everybody, and thank you all very much. Rock and Roots Homestead, thanks again for all you do. I think I like the quarters from Tiny the most. No junk giveaway. There you go. Rock and Roots Homestead, you are on the timer. Mr. Coinsack, welcome. Hope I didn't miss you when you came in. Wow, no kidding. That's a long time. Rock and Roots Homestead. You're about a third of the way through the sand. I know they were here earlier. Robert Streff, welcome. Rock and Roots Homestead, almost down to last call. God, I still got like 15 seconds of lag. Sir Mona, welcome. Rock and Roots Homestead, last call. Nate Flint, welcome. Oh, sand is done. Rock and Roots. Oh, man. That question just saved your bacon, Rock and Roots. You must have a tremendous lag, because I just tapped the sand and said that you were out of time, and you're here. So you made it. Literally like at the last second. So congratulations. Make sure you refresh your screen so you don't have that lag. And we got you. And make sure you send your address and your real name so we can mail it, and put Rock and Roots, put your real name, your address, and all that to jbcoinsinc@gmail.com, not PayPal. So B and I can get it out in the mail for you. So congratulations. You ready for this one, sweetie?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I've got like a 20-second lag myself, so that doesn't help. YouTube's got to be really messed up tonight again. All right, John. Good night. All right. So here we go. Box number 2, which for tonight is the last box. And we still have rolls available. Wow. That's rare. Okay, a little coffee. Who's first, baby? Oh, Brady? Brady's got 10. Okay, Brady, you're up. You start the box with 10. So, where would you like them? Bottom row, please. You're welcome. Absolutely. Whoa, whoa. Run away, run away. Jeannie wants to know how many rolls left. 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Green one. That's all we got is a green one, but that's a good one. And oh yeah, you got the Walker in the last one. Well, now you got the Benji 53 S 90%er. Gail Marie, it's 5 roll minimum, $5 a roll, so $25. You get 5 rolls and you get 3 pulls from the silver bag.
Now we have 5 rolls left.
And we only have 5 rolls left now, so you would buy them on PayPal if that's what you want to do. Jack, Real Ruler's better at it than I am, but I think on a phone you have to back out and then come back in. I think it depends on the device, though. Jeannie says she just sent. Whoa, 2006. I pulled a shiny one off the side. 2006 NIFC. Thank you, baby. Westview, welcome. Well, congrats that you made it in time, Rockin' Roots.
Jamie sent 50, so we also sent.
That's fine. Okay, so we're sold out now. We got a couple folks that bought rolls. All right, Mikey. Good night. Thanks a lot. Pat, welcome. Laughter, welcome. So we're 83 away from 300, which then the Trident coin goes home with somebody. That noise you hear in the background is B playing with the postage receipt from today. It's longer than a CVS register receipt. Yeah, Clint, I agree with you. I love that Trident too. That thing's gorgeous. That's the second one that Mossman sent us, and so it's the last one. We already gave the other one away this weekend. So whoever wins that, make sure and say hi, thank you to Mossman, because that he sent 2 of those, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Craig Alexander, a member, welcome. Last roll for Brady. We got 1 coin to show for it, plus the marked roll. Oh, it's a launch one. 8 up. Oh, I love the hole in the head thing. It's so new. Nobody's ever thought of it. Watch yours. Okay, so Brady, we gotta hope that my hand works a little better this time, because you got 1 from the roll, a Nifsy, and we got your marked roll. %90 on the first pull. That's a good way to start. 64 BU to add to the Benji. Ah, blank. Francis, welcome. %40. Number 3. Right? Yeah, because it was 90 blank and that one. So that's number 3. Thank you, Barbara. Number 4. Blank. Number 5. 40%er. Last pull. 40%er. Okay, that was not too bad after all. So you got the Benji, you got the 40% BU64 Kennedy, 90%er. You got 3 40% Kennedys, so you got 5 silvers altogether. And you got a 2006 NIFC to add to what you got earlier. Thank you, Brady. Congratulations. Next up, Healy got 5 rolls. No marked rolls. Good luck, Healy. (2015) Philadelphia NIFC. Sweetie. Should have that.
No, I don't. I mean, I have to check.
Okay.
But in any case, it's too late.
Sorry, people. I got a mouthful of lynchy here. The cheese coffee cake. I heard you. Apologize for my bad manners. Oh, there we go. Got silver in the box. Ooh, Benji. 58 Benji. Looks like a Denver.
Nice luck in nice condition. Wow.
Yeah, look how nice. Wow. Excuse me. Sweetie? I know. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Lil Fire, welcome. Okay, so we are sold out. We're actually oversold, but we're going to take care of it. Is it a Bugs Bunny? I don't know. I didn't look at it. Believe it or not, even when we buy these for giveaways, I really usually don't look very hard. Doesn't look like a Bugs Bunny, but I'm not using magnification, but looks pretty tight-lipped to me. D Wingnut, welcome. Excuse me. So Healy gets 3 pulls. Yeah, Gail, you're good. Blanca number 1. Ah, Blanca number 2. Come on. Blanca number 3. Bummer. Two great coins out of the roll. Didn't help you on the polls though. 58 gorgeous Benji and a beautiful 2015 NIFC. So thank you very much, Healy. Wish I'd have helped you on the polls, but you got some good stuff there, so congrats. Little Fire, welcome if I didn't say hello. Joe Layton up next, 5 rolls. Black marked roll, 40%er. Jeannie, $4. It's handing me coffee. Thank you, Jeannie. Bugs Bunny is an error that occurs on several of the Benjis. We've got a video about it. If you check out the video on our Benjis, there's a Benji, there's I think a vampire or something like that. Ben Franklin's are a short series, and they have errors and varieties on almost every single year. So yeah, Gail, you're last in the box. Whoa, 72 S Decam Peroof. Very cool. That's Joe Layton. Yeah, the fields are a little, look like they're a little bit on the dirty side, but you can still see the shine, and you can still tell it's a decam. It's obviously an S-proof. Oh, not yet. Sorry. Wow, 2005 D. That's an NIFC, but look at the shine on that thing. And I can tell you in person, it looks like it's brand new. I don't see a mark on the face at all, or on the reverse. Okay, yeah, there's a couple little scratches, looks like by his cheekbone, but you really have to look hard to see him. It's a gorgeous coin. And of course I've got theater lighting, 4 different directions in here, so that makes things visible. Excuse me. I keep bumping the camera with my leg. I gotta stop doing that. 'Okie dokie. So Joe, you've got 3 pulls. Pedro, welcome. Rain, welcome. Member. Sullen, welcome. Blank on the first pull. %er on the second one. Third pull. Man, their hands are hot and cold tonight. 65 and 66 40%ers, and you got the 2005 Nifty that's gorgeous, and you've got the 72 S-Proof Decam, which almost looks like it's got a little bit of blue toning or something on it. Can't really tell.
That's the same person?
Nope. So this is Joe that I just put down there.
Okay, that was me.
That's Joe. So David C is up next. Got 5 rolls. No marked rolls. Jose, the best way is to weigh them. Pick up a scale like this. You can get it on our website, JBCOINSINC.com. Our first one cost us $8. And when we moved, we couldn't find it for the longest time, so we gave up. We bought a new one. It cost us $10. But this thing fits in your pocket, and you can weigh it in ounces, grams, carats, and it's very, very accurate. So if it's a copper penny, it should be 3.1 or higher. If it's 2.5 to 2.7, it's a zinc. Good luck, David C. Gwendolyn, welcome. Jim Trottier, welcome. Pennies to Benji's, welcome. We just pulled a Benji out of a roll. You just missed it. Really, really nice 58D. I don't know. Robert, you're asking a good question. Yep. Right there on ounces, it goes to 1,000th. Let's get that fish. Welcome. Oh, got a couple shiny ones here. See if we got anything good out of these. Whoa, dropped one. 71, 74, 74. Ouch. Yeah, if you do get one, the nice thing is you can put it in your shirt pocket or your coat pocket. You can take it to a coin show. You can take it to a coin shop. Whip that sucker out and check the coin right on the spot. Or like if you're at a garage sale or an estate sale, that's a really good one too. Pawn shop. You know, places that are not mainstream coin shops that would have a scale or something. So they might have a scale, but you might want to have your own, you know. Okay, what's yours? Okay, David C has 3 pulls. Blank. $40%er. $40%er on the third one. Two 40%ers for David C. Thank you very much. Next up, Christopher Smith, 5 rolls. That's not what Dino said. He said, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's what he said. And my voice is not so good tonight. He also said in the song, I have trouble singing this song because I don't speak such a good Australian. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, that's a silver on a string. Ah, it's good. That's a good one. Let's Get Fish. We're sold out tonight, but we do this again Friday and Saturday. We do it Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday every week. So if you want to buy rolls for Friday or Saturday, there's your instructions right there. It's a 5-roll minimum, $25, and you get 3 pulls from the silver bag. The information's below the stream and below every video as far as the quantities and as you go up in the number of rolls, that you go up in the number of pulls and how many and all that stuff. But you can certainly buy rolls for Friday or Saturday if you want. Pedro Moreno, welcome. Gwendolyn, that is a digital scale, and we did buy the weight. There's a couple different weights you can use for calibrating it, and we bought a 500 gram weight, put it on there, and it came out at 0.499, so it's pretty accurate. But yeah, a digital scale like that is good for weighing these kinds of things. You know, if you're looking for 3.1, you get 3.2 or 3.0, you're really kind of in the ballpark. But usually it's spot on the weight. The coin itself may actually be off a little bit because of wear and things like that. Or you could get lucky and you could find one that's like 3.4 and the penny has been made on a planchette from another country. Because the U.S. Mint makes lots of coins for lots of other countries. Christopher Smith, 3 pulls. Very cool, Francis. Deborah, welcome. Blank on the first pull. Blank on the second pull. She's rushing to get me coffee right now as we speak. 40%er on the last pull. Thank you. All righty. So you got 2 40%ers. Thank you very much, David. Next 5 are Christopher Smith. Red one. $43.90 walking lady. Two really shiny ones. See what I mean by shiny? And they're kind of like almost an orange color. They're supposed to be pink, but they almost look orange. Well, this one's kind of got a goldish patina to it as well. Both of them do. 79 and 80. See? They look like almost brand new issue. Sometimes you pull those out of the side and you wind up pulling a nice Nifty out or a decam. So If they all look the same, I just go through the roll. If they're white, like we showed you the Benji, or like this where it's really shiny, then I'll usually pick one or two out and see if there's anything interesting. I'm not sure these are really toners. Let's see. I'll ask the boss when she gets back. They kind of have a little bit of a gold tone to them, but they're not gold plated. So I'll see what she says when she comes back. She's the rainbow expert. To me, those aren't toned enough. There's just one color, but she may say different. Flamingo, no. I'm doing Christopher right now, and there's one more person ahead of you, and then I got yours. And then I think I got two more people after that. Scott 4K1, a member, welcome. Yeah, Turtle, I saw that. That's a shame. All right, so Christopher, you got 3 pulls. Yeah, Robert, you never know with these things. No, Deborah, when you see me pick up this tray, I dump them in a bin, and I stack the bins up and take them back to the bank and cash them in. I really don't have the time to go through them. It's sad, but I don't. Fresh coffee, thank you. Oh. %. You should have had his, and then the last one I put up there was his. I'm doing Christopher now. His is on the table. Do those look like toners to you?
No.
Okay. They didn't look like it to me either. Okay. So you're going to research it? I should keep going?
Keep going, yes.
Okay. $40%er. Blank. Something like that, Turtle. Especially when she shoves a big piece of cheesecake in my mouth, or cheese Danish. 40%er on the third pull. So you got the 90% 43 Walker, and you got two 40s. I got Christopher on that. Excuse me. Next 5 rolls, DPSMH something. I don't know how to say it, sorry. Yeah, you got the interesting roll. It's all white. Could be anything. No marked rolls. So good luck. We know there's silver in the box because we found a Benji. Mint State Numismatics, welcome. I don't think I saw you come in. I can hear it. Okay.
Now Davis, I have no idea who got the Walker, but we see that that's not Christopher's Walker. So, I think it did someone else. Okay, that's what happened. You did Christopher, and then you said thank you David, and then you said Christopher. This wasn't Christopher.
Sorry, I thought I had a magician's coin somewhere in there, the way it sounded.
Understand what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know what's on the table.
So if that's not crystal words, that should be have DPS, channel, whatever. And you should be doing now flamingos.
No, because I'm doing 5.
Yeah, you
There's
should.
those.
Okay,
There's those.
there's 5 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have the last 2 people on here.
You, that is, say thank you, David, and say thank you, Christopher. And do his again, which is not his, that should be the HP.
Okay.
And let's count the rolls, give me.
I was gonna say you got to count the rolls because I'm counting the rolls as being correct.
I know that is not correct, but let me take more rolls.
Okay. Hang on, guys. We got to sort something out here. I might have made a screw up again, but I think I'm correct this time. We're gonna check.
Sorry, but you're not. Anyway. So flamingo, how many rolls did you open?
I haven't done hers yet.
That should be here. So 5 and 5.
No.
Okay, 5 and 5 is flamingo.
Okay.
There's 5 left.
It would help if you had all the names and totals on there. Yeah.
I do.
You don't on here.
Okay. So we're short 5 for her. And then she came with 5, so it's 10. Okay?
Right.
So what is that?
So you added 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
These are flamingos. And you can count again.
no, you're not getting it.
Yes, I am.
So you're saying that 5 of these should be in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh man. So, all right. So you sorted out who's what then?
That belongs to, that should be DPS rows. Okay. It should be DPS rows. You should be starting now in flamingos. 10,
So-
not 5.
So 5 of these are these 5 are flamingos. 5 of those are flamingos, and what I just did belongs to DPS
Yes.
MH.
Yes, that's what belongs to DPHMS.
Okay. So according to Swadey, the Benji and these 2 40s belong to DPS MH. Walker, excuse me. Here you go, sweetie.
Okay, sorry for that, guys.
Sorry for that, guys. You know, leave me unattended and without coffee and
And cookies.
and no cookies, and I'm dangerous. So these 5 are flamingos, and I have to pull 5 more out of here for flamingo. And then we have extras for the overage that I said we were oversold. Old timers is getting to be a pain in the butt. Excuse me. So here's the mystery roll. It's just turned inside out. Don't see anything obvious. No, Deborah, tonight I'm getting cheese Danish. Fresh cheese Danish from the bakery today. To go with the coffee. check these for marked rolls. Yep, black one. Luckily, I thought of that at the last second. 65, 40%er. Yeah, Catherine, every box we mark 5 rolls. 3 black, 1 green, and a red. The black ones are 40%ers, the green one is a Benji, and the red one is a Walking Liberty. So this one of these was black. Might be the one I just did. So that gets a 40%er. You're welcome. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah, no, I almost did, and then I checked it. So, but thank you for making sure. (2003) Nifty. Unfortunately, you can see the crimper case. So Flamingo has 6 pulls. Not even going to try it without coffee. Good luck, Flamingo. No, but there, CJ, no, but there's people that collect them because of the wood grain effect. Blank on the first pull. Now I got to concentrate on my pulls. 40% on the second pull. Third pull, blank. Fourth pull, 40%er. Fifth pull. Blank. Sixth pull. Blank. Bummer. Sorry about that. You got 4 40%ers and you got 2003 Nifty. Thank you, Flamingo. Sorry about the mess up. So there's Jeannie's first 5. Technically the box is dead, but we oversold. So we got to finish these rolls. So these 5 are Jeannie's as well. And then we have 5 more over here that belong to Gail. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Black mark roll. 1 black mark roll. Good luck, Jeannie. Yeah, I saw that too, Crappie. I was sad when I saw that. 2014 Nifty, Philadelphia. I used to spend January every year for 4 or 5 years. After I had my cancer, they made me go to Key West for the entire month of January. And the 1 year that I was there, they had a record freeze where it got below freezing in Key West. And they suspended stone crab fishing because they said as soon as they would pull the crab out of the water and it would hit that cold air, it had a defense mechanism. It would pop both of its claws off. And when they catch them, they only take one off so it can defend itself, and then it'll grow the claw back. So they weren't allowing people to catch those. Unfortunately, they had several hundred manatees die because the water was so shallow. It got really cold really fast, and the iguanas and the lizards were falling out of the trees, and people weren't paying attention. And every once in a while you'd see the little, like the outline on TV, you know, in spray paint or chalk, and there'd be like a little iguana, you know, on the sidewalk. You had to watch where you were walking. It was so sad because they would just freeze in place, and they were okay. They were up in the trees, but if anything moved the trees, if it got breezy or anything, then they would fall out of the tree because they weren't actually gripping. It was sad. It was, you know, it's not what they're geared for down there, you know. I was used to sitting by the pool down there and pulling bananas off the banana tree next to the pool, you know, in January. And here the poor iguanas are falling and lizards are falling out of the trees. It was crazy. So I don't know where that warning was for, whether it was for South Florida or South Carolina, somewhere in the South, but. Yeah, Gail, stone crabs are especially down in Key West. They're fresh caught. Key West, Islamorada. Oh man, October to May. May 15th is the cutoff of the season. I knew it really, really well. Because January was the middle of the season. And there was a seafood house on Islamorada that I could stop and have lunch. And you'd get them right off the boat. And then the same thing in Key West. There was a seafood place there by one of the harbors. I could get like 2-3 times a week. I'd have stone crab for dinner, and they were cheap. They were really cheap. So, especially since I was trying to recover from the cancer, it was really healthy for me to eat that stuff. Wet and cold's horrible. I'd rather have like here snow and cold. I like king crab. I've never had Dungeness crab. I've seen somebody catching them out in Seattle, but at the municipal pier. But I was out there on a business trip and walked out on the pier, and there was a family out there catching them. 2006, Nifsy, real pretty one. And then the dad caught a salmon while they were catching the crab. So they had like 5-gallon buckets of salmon, and they had this, 10-15 pound salmon and buckets full of Dungeness crabs that barely fit in the 5-gallon bucket. They were so big. So it's cool. I don't like snow crab, Kelly. To me, it's too much work for not enough meat. I like the king crabs. So anyway, we're getting down towards the end here. We've got 5 more after this. Doing genies right now. So far, nothing special, except for a couple of nice nifsies. And the marked roll. Okay, so Janine has 6 pulls. Gonna do coffee first. Thank you, Jeannie. I hope I pull some good stuff for you. Blank. That's not good. Blank. Number 2. That's not good. Number 4. Yep. 40%er. Yay. Finally. Blank. Barbara, was that 5 or 6?
That was 5. That was 5.
Okay. Just checking. Blank. God, what is wrong with me tonight? 2 40s. 2 really nice nifsies. Wish it was more, Jeannie.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything, Jeannie. All right, last 5. Gail, first timer. Marked roll, 40%er. Excuse me. Good luck, Gail. Two more rolls. Okay, 3 pulls. Whoa, almost spilled the coffee.
Wow.
Wasn't much left in it, but good save. Got a couple of drops on the table. Better save the coffee before it falls. The coffee has been saved. 3 pulls. Coin Boy, welcome. 40%er on the first one. %er on the second one. %er on the last pull. Where was that all night? So you got 4 40%ers out of the pulls. Thank you, Gail. All right, we're at Yes, honey, I was just about to do that. Okay. So again, everybody that won something tonight, or if you win something Friday or Saturday, whether it's from the rolls, the polls, or the giveaways, you need to send your mailing info with your screen name and your regular name, mailing information to JBCOINSINC@gmail.com. You've got 1 week to claim your prize or you forfeit it. And we were kind of slacking on that for a while, but we need to tighten up on it because we had stuff here for quite a long time that we shouldn't have. So anything that you won, you need to send us jbcoinsinc@gmail.com, all your mailing information and whatever screen name you're using. So now we're at 238, so we're nowhere near 300 for the Trident coin, which is a shame. We're going to do the end of box giveaway. So 2005 platinum, California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia. Alrighty, got 224 comments.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody. Free to be wild. That is so wrong. Opening and stealing personal mail. I think the Navy coin is cool. That actually is a qualified answer. Because the Navy coin is cool. I really like that. So, free to be wild. Are you still here? 703 Tomato. Welcome. Free to be wild. You are on the sand timer. NC, I didn't notice. I noticed there were some interesting marks on a couple of the coins, but I didn't look hard enough. So I was looking to see if it was in God We Trust or in God We Rust, and it's in God We Trust. So sand timer is about halfway. Free to be wild. Almost last call on the sand. Last call. The sand is out. Free to be wild's time is up. Sorry. Next. Hope you guys refreshed your screens. MS Fighter, like anything silver. That's not good enough. Anayat, we're so sorry for opening the mail and still what was inside. It happened to me once, but it was medicine anyway. The metal was very nice, thanks to the sender. That's a good one. Anayat, I know you burned dinner. Are you still here? There he is. Congratulations, Anayat. Make sure you send us your information where we can mail this, okay? And once again, we survive another live stream. Hope everybody had a great time. We will see you guys same time, same channel, Friday night, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. 4 boxes. You can start securing rolls now if you like. And thank you everybody for coming and participating. God bless you all. Have a safe week and see y'all Friday.
Night.
Night.